What up, Drop? You hear me, Drop? What up, Drop? You hear me,
Good.
Drop?
Yeah, I hear you. What's happening?
What up, Drop?
Not much. You hear me?
Yeah. You hear me,
Good.
Drop?
I said, shit, chilling about to clock out this fucking slave hole. Other than that, shit, be back in here to get some more of this money tomorrow. Fuck it. What's good with y'all though? What y'all been building on?
My bad, bro. I had to replay. I had the playback playing through. My bad. What's good with you, though, family?
Shit, chilling. What y'all building on?
Oh, shit, just cranking up. I ain't talk about nothing in particular. Got a little title topic. I said, how much? I mean, how old are you? How old are you and I? You know, that's what we talk about. How old are we? On
Well,
the big.
it's gonna be hard, dude. About to go live too. So people
He
gonna
is.
be up there.
He just
Mhm.
went. He just posted this thing to go live.
Yeah, 3:30 and shit. So we might as
Oh,
well go
okay.
in right after him, or
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, it's all good. I might just pull them up live and watch them live while I'm on here.
yeah, that's smart. That was brilliant.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Keep
was
mine going and
brilliant.
watch him on it while we live, while he live.
And
You know?
you can pause the shit and build on what they talking about, and then unpause it and go back to wherever they at in it or
Yeah,
he at in it. Because I think he doing the call in shit.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's smart, man. That was intelligent. To where it's like a double stream, but ain't a double stream, but it's still
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to
You
do
know what's
that.
gonna end up happening.
What?
Everybody that's watch it, this shit about to be big. Watch, shit
Yeah.
like that. It's more and
What's up,
more.
fella?
What to do, Fat Vegan? Peace to the
There's
God, man.
somebody else in
Yeah.
here.
Fat Vegan just came through.
Y'all talking about, man?
I
Y'all,
said, how old are we?
how old are we?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that, but you spell OWED. That's deep though. I get that now. Okay.
And I put slash OLD though, you know?
So they know, yeah.
Yeah. So we can talk about both. How old are we and how old are we? You know, it said the fucking spelling of it just sounds the same, but you know, it's still how old are we?
That's how we get it misconstrued. Cause you know we be like it's our birthday. It be this body birthday. That ain't
Mm,
you though. You know what I mean? You not the body.
mm, deep, deep.
This body a tool. You the thing behind the body. They use this brain, this stomach, and all that shit.
Mm.
These tools. Just like when you go in your hammer, go in your toolbox and use a hammer. This body a tool. You gotta look at it like that. A vehicle.
Mm. We was just talking about tools earlier.
Just like you go in your toolbox and grab a hammer. You can go in your toolbox and grab your mind. Your mind don't always need to be on and running.
Mm.
For what? What you always thinking about? Sure, it ain't healthy and ain't always beneficial to you. You can bet. You can bet that.
Well, what you're not gonna think about?
Nothing. What's it to think about? Think
You,
about nothing.
you
Become
just
one
do
with
it
the source. Stop thinking. Become one with the source and stop thinking.
and just do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, think what you do. You gotta think what you do.
Nah, you don't.
You don't. You just do. You just move. You just automatically move or walk around and just move and do what that fuck ever. You just do it.
Now you gonna think about your actions, and you should, no
You
doubt.
gotta think about something. That's what I'm telling you. How do you
Yeah,
stop?
but
Tell me when
you
you
don't.
stop thinking. Yeah, stop thinking. Tell me how you do it. I ain't trying to figure out because I think about all the shit. I don't never
Stop
want to stop
thinking.
thinking.
Well, you ain't meditating right yet. Then, if you don't never want to stop thinking, no
Just
one
like you
taught you.
said, when you meditate, you don't want to absorb nothing. And I
Yeah,
say,
you should be
all of
losing. You should be getting rid of fear, anxiety. You shouldn't be gaining
yeah,
nothing.
I
You
get
can't.
rid of. I done got rid of all that. Now I want to get all
Hey,
of knowledge. I want to get knowledge. I want to absorb information.
oh, well, turn your mind off. Then it'll come to you. It said you the one always saying it's all in us. So how you gonna hear it if you always talking?
Yeah, right. That's why I
Turn your
meditate.
mind
When I
off.
meditate, I absorb the information, so then I'm able to speak.
You can't absorb it if you still thinking while you meditating. Is my point.
No, you're thinking receive. You're thinking, give me more information. I just want to be one with the source.
That's a
Just
thought. That's a thought. You using a
it's
tool.
a
Now,
spoken thing.
look, but Huey, but go back to my first statement. By you doing that thought, you just went in your toolbox and pulled out a hammer. You
Yeah.
just used that tool. You're still putting effort in something. You get what I'm saying? Stop using that tool. Put that tool away when you meditate. I dare you do that.
All right.
Better said than done too. Because when you start meditating, that's all you're gonna get is a bunch of thoughts and colors and shapes and shit in your fucking vision and mind. It don't stop
You're
because
gonna
you,
hear. You're gonna listen. You're gonna be like, oh, that's the wind.
yeah, become
Right.
the observer. There you go. That's the idea.
No, I already. That's what I do. I'm already there. I
You
been there, done that. I done that. Do there. I always do that. I always done that. I always do that. That's why I say I'm always one with that. I felt it. I was. It's one with the breath of the earth. You know, not my breath, but the breath of the earth. It's crazy, man.
yeah, man.
You feel the earth breathe, right?
Do I feel it breathe? Nah.
Yeah.
I know
See,
it's
man.
breathing.
No, have you ever felt it breathe? Like, have you ever felt the pressure of that motherfucker just
How would I do that? Please show me.
as when you come one, just like you said.
Say what?
Just like when you become one, just what you said, when you let go of everything and you become your every breath, your everything around everything becomes one vibration. You can feel it like right now. I can feel it like I'm just telling you, just know it's the earth. I don't know how you know it's the earth. I can just feel it breathing like, man, the pulse, the fluctuation of the heartbeat in the heart, the pace of the pattern of whatever rhythm you want to get on. It got a fast pace, it got an up rate, it got a like, man, it's just got a different, man. That's the vibration, the feeling of the earth breathing, the feeling of all everything inhaling and exhaling. It's like fucking sound like it feel like music and look like fucking rainbow. I don't know, man. I don't know how to tell you to do it. I mean, just you gotta become one, with yourself, with all of everything. Just like you said, you really have to connect. Cowboys jumped on right on time. I was just gonna play some fucking shit. Oh, let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me play this, man. Can we play this one time? It's my shit. I can do it. I just want to play it. Music. Caught up in the system. I'm caught up in the system. Ever since my birth, I've been a victim of the system. The system, I told them that I'm in the system. This is all I know, but then I'm in the system. I'm caught up in the system. I guess I'm gonna be another victim of the system. When you get up in the system, you can't get up out the system. If you got me in your system, listen about the system. The system is just all about the system. It don't get no funky. The system is set up for us to all fall. But one thing about the system, if you ready to fall, the system is a bitch, so she can lift my ball, cause she all ball. It ain't no love involved, not at all. The system try to run a young nigga's life like the system that be running your lights, right? What's the purpose of the system? And the feds come to get you. Put you away for too long to say I missed you. This is your baby girl, bro. You never kissed her. And if you don't never come home, you still my nigga. You just another victim of the system. I pray that I don't be another victim of the system. But if I be another victim, nigga, I guess I gotta blame it on the system. I'm caught up in the system. This is my brother, I'm a victim of the system. The system, and then they put me in the system. The system, all I know, and then they put us in the system. I'm caught up in the system. I guess I'm gonna be another victim of the system. When you get up in the system, you can't get up out the system. So if you got me in your system, listen. It's simple to see that the system is confrontational, religious. The system got us calling women bitches, ridiculous. Cause we don't even use our common sense. The system got us calling niggas cause we ignorant. While the media publicizes our ignorance, the system is the one that reach the benefits. The system creates and promotes negative images, destroys people's lives, claiming that they're innocent. The controversy sells. It's sex, murder, money, and mayhem. The system don't give a damn about you. We're still in all, man. We all caught up in the system. But I just pray that I don't be another victim. So step out the box and take a look at the system. If you ever get a chance to play this in your system, like the veins in your body, blood pumping through your system. I'm speaking from the heart, a little different from the system, but they gave us all a number, then they put us in the system. I'm caught up in the system. I guess I'm gonna be another victim of the system. When you get up in the system, you can't get up out the system. So if you got me in your system, listen. This is Huey P. Nuisance and I stay on some other shit. So let me tell you about some more shit that the system did. The system killed Malcolm X, Martin Tupac, Big JFK, and the Black Panther movement. The Watts and LA riot, man, did you forget? Rodney King and Emmett Till, kill the niggas still, loosen up the nuisance, let your niggas steal. Racist still. Y'all niggas scared, so y'all sticking to the basics. The system got niggas selling they sold for a record deal. Shit's real, the system got us all thinking ill. Like why the root of all evil is the dollar bill. So step out the box and take a look at the system. If you ever get a chance to play this in your system, like the veins in your body, blood pumping through your system. Speaking from the heart, a little different from the system, but I'm caught up in the system. This is my brother, I'm a victim of the system. The system, put me in the system. Number, then they put us in the system. Caught up in the system. I guess I'm gonna be another victim of the system. When you get up in the system, you can't get up out the system. So if you got me in your system, listen. I'm caught up in the system. Ever since my brother, I'm a victim of the system. The system put my tongue and then they put me in the system. This is all I know, but then they put us in the system. I'm caught up in the system. I guess I'm gonna be another victim of the system. When you get up in the system, you can't get up out the system. So if you got me in your system, listen. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know the bro just started his live right on time at the system drop. He come on with his system. You know, we're all caught up in the system, man. What you think about that, drop? What you think about being caught in the system, man? Yeah, that shit deep, man. What you think? What you think, Fat Vegan? You heard that before, huh?
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Yeah, man. The system, man. Oh, fucking talk about everything we caught up in. I ain't even know all the shit that I knew, even though I knew it. You know, I ain't even know all the shit I knew when I was knowing that I knew it, you know? That's
Hey,
how it's
vegan. Hey, I want you to check out that Brother Polite and some other dude, but they talking about they just came on like yesterday, maybe when two worlds collide, but
how
they
you talk
talking
about
about
brother Chief
getting
Ed.
getting protein out the vegan, out of plants and animals and shit. But you know,
That's
that's
what they
something
talk.
you'll
Yeah,
love watching.
that shit was funny than a motherfucker, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude sounded like a motherfucking chick. I was had my headphones on and shit, right? So I wasn't looking at the video. I was just listening to it.
Sound like
I
a little
looked
ass
at the
female,
video.
man.
I'm like, that's a motherfucking
Yeah, man. Sound like a little ass female on there arguing, man. Shit crazy.
Man, that nigga Polite, he part of the part of the kind of CB fuckery too, to a degree. So I don't support that shit. He run
Yeah, he
around.
said some plant called Kayla or Keela or something like that is where you get pure protein, but it's like the only plant that you can get pure protein from. And you know that was very important. It seemed like because they don't really sell that shit in grocery stores. So you
Look,
probably want to go online and get that shit.
man, flat out, protein is a myth. You need the amino acids in protein. When you eating protein, you eating them for nothing but amino acids. Your body uses everything in its simplest form. So when you go to eat a piece of bread that's a complex sugar, your body breaks it down to simple sugars. That's all it can use. When you go eat protein, that's a bunch of amino acids put together. Your body needs them amino acids separate. So when you go eat that protein, it takes effort to break it down to get what it needs. The same thing with
Oh,
fats. Your
so you
body
said
needs
it don't. Hold on, let me chime. You saying you don't need really protein? You need what protein provides. So your body is
yes,
actually
amino
breaking down the shit you think you
yes,
need.
amino
Oh,
acid. It's called amino acids. That's what you need. And your body, it's 20 of them. Your body make 11 of them. The other 9 come in any plant you can think about. Just pick one. This shit is not rocket science. Them people be playing games, bruh. Like, and if they throw CB name in it, they either unknowingly shield or unknowingly shield. Either way, because I already heard Polite on record saying that CB healed him of diabetes. Okay, say now back to what I was telling you yesterday, that all diseases are names of symptoms. Let's say CB did heal him of diabetes. He still left the cause. You see the game they play? They never address the lymphatic system and address the cause.
uh,
It's called cause and effect, bro. Everything we do to our bodies, we can undo. Whether we knew it, whether we were ignorant to the facts or not. We can literally undo it eating raw, high vibrational foods, raw fruits and vegetables and herbs. And it's that simple.
and so let's tie it into the topic, at least the first half of it. How
Go
long
ahead.
do you think if you go vegan, physical life, not life for real as we know it, but as they know it, physical life. It had what 20 years on to just natural living, 30 years on. If you just go vegan at
Let me
19 years old.
That's a good question, Drop. It all depends on the toxicity, your organs, what you was given. You know what I mean? You was born out your mother womb. So to a degree, you got genes you gotta overcome and what you was dealt and then what you put to your body through. And like one thing about veganism, just because you went veganism don't mean you eating healthy. Most vegans still eating dead foods, meaning breads, potatoes, starches, grains. All these are dead foods with no vitality in them. You're not reversing nothing. You're not bringing someone without diabetes to an edge where they don't got diabetes no more with cooked grains and cooked potatoes. Those are low vital foods, and those are part of the reason that we're sick. Is the reason we can't why we all have malabsorption. It pastes our intestinal walls where we absorb these nutrients. You know what I mean? You know how in art we used to put the cast together and it should be hard as a rock. What was that called? Plaster. That's kind of
Yeah, or
like,
the
yeah,
clay or whatever.
that's kind of like what flour does to your intestine walls. But not only that, it'll paste, it will paste proteins to it because you're eating sandwiches, you're mixing starches and proteins when you shouldn't even be doing that. that creates putrefaction and fermentation in your stomach. They cancel each other out. Like there's a right way to even eat protein
Right.
to avoid sickness and putrefaction in the stomach.
I was listening to my man Pharaoh said that, right? He said another thing from eating meat, he like is dead flesh, right? And when you put something dead against something alive, like you know how they say don't put rotten meat next to good meat or whatever, it goes on the wall of your stomach, and then your acids clean it off. But once you keep putting that dead flesh on your stomach, it start killing your organs because the meat was dead anyway. And that's how people's organs start failing and dying because they putting dead shit against it for so long.
And I can
So
make
I
it
was
sound
interested.
even easier and get it right to the point. What feeds your organs but blood? And what do you feed your blood with but what you eat? You feel what I'm saying? You don't feed your blood air, but rest of your carbon comes from food, carbohydrates. That's sugar. That's simple sugars. That's what this body runs off of. The mitochondria in your cell that gives you energy, it needs two constituents, oxygen and carbon. Carbon is carbohydrates, simple sugars. It don't need proteins. Your body look for proteins after you have no more sugars in it. And once your body get to that point, any doctor recommend you should never let your body get to the point where it's breaking down fats instead of sugars now. That's no good. So that tells you right there. Sugar is the energy. So that whole fruit sugar feed cancer cells, all sugar feed cells. That's asinine to even say that just fruit sugar kills cancer cells. All sugars feed cells. Is this sugar leaving an acidic ash or an alkaline ash? That's
Right.
the question.
Right. MJ, you said you was dying laughing. You kept saying no, 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 no. Shit, funny as shit. Shit. She said starvation mode. Hell yeah, go into hunger mode. But yeah, man, the boy that went
I'm not
live,
hungry.
so, I think I'm gonna go ahead and come back and go live a little later on, man, and let him get it going.
Who went live? Who went live?
Bro Sanchez. So I know everybody be over there. We all be on the same people and shit. He on this shit. So
Oh,
I'm
I've
gonna
been left him. Man, he blocked me a minute ago for some dumb shit.
For real?
I forgot what it was. I don't even check his shit out no more. I don't even be knowing when this shit pop up.
Yeah, everybody over there and the shit. So I already know it's gonna be
sure
a slow vibe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who be over here be over there, so they ain't gonna separate the two. I know he can see both of us live too, so you know it's all good. I ain't tripping. I ain't about no competition. That's like having TV shows and you know your man got a TV show and you got the time slot to pick your
somebody gotta wake your man up to that CB act because he's spreading he didn't really dive into that shit. That Nipsey Hustle shit got him on that CB shit. He really need to dive into that shit because that shit is an act and a force.
Right.
And I done said it on the last two of your shits. Why? Like, and I don't care to attack CB. I'm talking about the truth. Like what he wasn't giving you. You know what I mean? I don't care about that, man. I care about people healing themselves now.
Facts.
That's what the fuck I care about.
I damn sure wanted to talk about what we was owed. That's why I was playing the system. You feel me? So I could talk about the system and about how we was caught up in the system. And ever since our birthday we've been a victim of the system. They fingerprint our numbers, then they put us in the system. They fingerprint our toes. They gave us all the number. They put us in the system. We caught up in the system. I don't never want to be up in the bitch again. You feel me? It's like, God damn. Why did they have to have us caught in the system at a young age? We never asked to be in a system in a programming. The shit pissed me off because I went to the school today. And I go to the school and I'm looking at the programming that they pushing on the fucking youth. And I'm like, man, this shit is really sick. And it's nothing but us in there. And our teachers is doing it to our own children willingly. It's shit sad.
Hey, did you know the higher up kids don't have birth certificates and none of that shit? They don't do none of that. Like I know that's why Obama, they couldn't really find paperwork on Obama. They don't even do that shit.
Because they before they get to go to that point, they get their shit erased and they don't have no background. They erase all that shit. So once you get all your paper right, all your contracts that you done did is gonna be null and void. They ain't gonna have no trace to you either.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, well, what your man talking about? What bro talking about? I definitely go over there though. I just can't type in there no more. The man done blocked me.
You said he blocked you.
Yeah, bro, because when he was on that seat, when he first jumped, you know how niggas emotion when he was on that CB and Nipsey shit. I knew it was a force from the get go. So I'm typing in the joke, man, stick to free energy. That motherfucker blocked me. Your man blocked me for that drop.
Nah, that's you sure it wasn't one of the moderators?
Nah, it was by him. It was by him because Allergic showed me. Because you know, at the time, Allergic was a moderator, and it said blocked by Bro Sanchez live.
Man, that's why I don't really deal with your boy though like that. I'm nothing but bad coming fucking with dude.
But
But
he
still,
wasn't.
though,
He
that
ain't.
was
But he
corny.
ain't. I
He
always
blocked
say
you though.
that ain't had nothing to do with Allergic. That was all on me. Allergic. I put that on myself because I knew the CB shit was a joke from day one with the Nipsey Hustle because what I know about health. So I'm like, bruh, stick to free energy. I typed that a couple times in the chat and he erased me. So that ain't had nothing to
So
do with
basically,
Allergic. That was
all the vegans went in on him about that. Vegan Warrior went in with him. Everybody that was vegans was saying was saying what Vegan Warrior was saying. He ain't like that shit. I don't know
don't get
nothing
that
about it,
man.
so I
What
ain't
I'm
never
saying
even.
is, don't get that man the only one that can heal this shit. Nah, this shit is simple as anyone can heal their self or help their family get through these fictitious ass names of diseases, of symptoms. Like, don't get caught up in CB said, well, that's how it gotta be. Nah, he's a man too. When you get to screaming CB said, you lost. Like, what is the truth? I don't care what CB said. Is people healing themselves with these herbs and foods? Or
All right, so is it true what Mag Bitter Truth talking about? He's saying
what he
anything
talking
chemically made, like any disease that the government made, you need chemicals to stop it. And anything that's a natural disease, you can use natural foods to heal it.
about? That's all asinine. Every disease they put a name on. Not meaning like I get what you saying, like what you mean by unnatural is like HIV or like
Yeah,
hepatitis or shit like that. That people what you call virals.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Look, you can but with the art I teach, you can detox virals out too. Virals is no more than proteins with additives. It's the same effect on your tissues when you eat a protein. When you overstimulate your tissues with proteins, that's the same thing virals do to your tissues. It tears them up.
Yeah, like, cause if you eat too much, cause you know I still eat meat. Like if I eat too much meat and get too much protein and shit, that shit'll put like a boil on my face or on my ass or something.
That's
Maybe
the lymph
after that,
system. That's the lymph
yeah,
system coming out your skin. Because I told you, your skin, your third kidney. Whenever
yeah.
your kidney's not filtering at 100%, which most of ours are not, it comes out your skin. That's how we get skin rashes, pimples, tumors, cysts.
And,
These are all the
and,
same thing. Pockets of
and that's
acidic fluids that your body put to the side trying to get rid of. They're not damage you.
and that's all fucking kidney stones is a protein buildup. That's
Yes,
crazy.
bro. Yes, yes. It's called ketones. Fat buildups. Yes. They call
Yeah.
ketones or kidney stones, whatever name you want to give them. That's why I tell you, drop. Go to my Discord, bro. What I be saying, it's all in there. The info. You ain't never got to talk to me to join my Discord and learn something. I got it posted right there for you.
Oh, you said the whole world just got everything I need.
Yeah, I got topics filled with this shit. Ask you if you ever fish through my shit. Like
Alright.
that's why I be telling. Like when people hear Discord, I guess they thinking they want to sit back there and build and talk to us. You don't never got to talk to me and learn from my Discord. Never. It's all on the walls. It's all in the topics and shit.
Hell yeah. Interesting. I think here's how I'm about to start this vegan shit. I'm gonna eat salads and shit, but I'm gonna have the chicken and shit in it, but it's gonna be real scarce.
There you
So
go.
where I can
Transition.
just
That's
take
smart. Smart, bro.
and then just take the chicken out one day. But I can
Yeah,
fuck
because
with salads all day, man. I cucumbers and all that shit, celery, and I can fuck with that shit all day.
when you move too fast when you're not ready, that's how Bama's turn back and be like, man, I can't do it. Because they try to do too much at once. Take it at your speed. Take it at your speed, like you saying, drop. Like, bring it off as you go fit. Don't be like, shit, vegan did it in a week. I'ma do it in a week. Nah, don't do it like that. That's your journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can cut in a day or cold, I just woke up one morning cold turkey. That ain't for everybody though. It's your journey, like, cause that'll make you go back when you beat yourself up and put too much on your plate and be like, fuck it, I'm going back to beef. I can't handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. You don't want to
Yeah.
beat yourself up over.
You owe it to yourself to love yourself and to
Right, regardless, it's still your journey. You at where you at for a reason.
Yep.
It's no accident.
What's coming to you is what's owed to you. So just know that what's everything. If you owe, if you think that you are owed, I don't know how old you think you are, but or how much you think you're owed. You don't think that no one owes you anything. The world owes you everything for you just letting them be a part of your world and your existence.
Yeah, it's definitely go about it in your own way, drop. Even if you got to substitute soy once in a while. Oh well. You know what I mean? It gets you off that protein, off that meat. And I don't recommend soy long term for anybody. But it's a good transition food. For real.
So you said basically the dairy a no go for sure.
Oh, no
That's
doubt.
worse than meat.
Yeah, right up there. That's 1A, 1B. That dairy proteins and processed meats. Your bacons, your bolognas, your spams, all the shit us poor black people was grown up all for the most part. Hot dogs, scrapple. All this is carcinogen one. All processed meats, bacon, bolognas. Let's go on and on. Sliced ham, sliced turkey, deli turkey. All this is considered a processed meat, a carcinogenic one. Red meat is a carcinogen two.
The leftovers, the
And
scrap.
they was telling me your body can't breathe.
And made it look pretty for you. They stopped putting in slops and packaged up the slop.
Yeah, sliced meat. Like we used to, like when I first started going on a diet before I even woke up to veganism, I thought eating healthy was going to Subway. Get you a Subway, sliced turkey, sliced ham, good bread and lettuce and tomatoes and shit. Nah, that's processed meat. That's even higher up there on the carcinogenic scale than red meat. That's crazy.
Shit, and I heard your body can't break down blood, right? So that shit that they be having in them meat packages be food coloring and shit. That don't even be blood.
And that's where the anger come from. These meats we eating, they got epinephrines in them. They got neurotransmitters in them. That's where the anger come from in most all communities. Eating these, when we kill these animals, just like I killed you right now, everything stops. Your nerves, your neurotransmitters. If someone else eats you, they're going to get them nerves, them neurotransmitters. Same way works with the cows and the pigs. The exact same shit. We're getting their nerves. That's how our adrenal glands shut down.
Same thing that happened to the earth. When you put your body in the earth, now the earth get that same vibration. That's why the earth is vibrating on such a low vibration, because they got everything that's dying on that low vibration. Except for instead of natural shit that's dying, which is the animals and shit that's dying. They the shit that's keeping the earth with the positive vibe.
Yeah, like what's the estrogen and androgen? Don't you know how women got estrogen? They call ours androgen. What is it called? Testosterone. Testosterone is called androgen.
Yeah.
Women is called estrogen. Well, all that, when you kill an animal, they have that in their blood. So when our body gets them neurotransmitters, whatever's supposed to create that in our body will stop creating it. And it's usually adrenal glands that sit on top of your kidneys, what I talk about all the time.
That's why they farm animals. We got wild animals that's naturally dying off of natural earth, natural dying. Here I come, y'all. Here I come.
If it dies, it's a dead food. That's no good to us because you're alive.
Right. I'm saying is, but more than so, the food that they giving you is not just dying. They sending you stressed out, extra stressed out.
Oh, and then then on top of that, they shoot it up with antibiotics. They shoot it up with steroids, antibiotics, and all that good stuff that go on top of that.
Concentration camps, and they putting them in a stressed out environment where they not in their natural environment, so they stressed out the whole time. and they live a
Yeah.
stressed out, and they see their loved ones die, so they know that they next in line to die. They living a whole nother type of life. You feel what I'm saying? Than a
And
natural
then,
life.
so you saying then we take on that stress. So you are what you eat. If the
Yes.
animal is
Oh
happy,
yeah.
goddamn it, and the animal ain't gonna be happy if it's farm raised anyway, because it's not in the wild. So it's a whole different type of meat. Sort of like how they do them goddamn sacrifices and shit. They torture the motherfucker so they blood to get all that shit you was just talking about. So when
Uh-huh.
they get a buzz off the shit. But
That's what they
another
call
thing, oh, go ahead.
that's what they call humane killing. Like in Switzerland or Finland, one of these countries, they got it. The law is they gotta sneak up on the animal and kill it. He not supposed to know he about to die. That's humane killing. To me, as a vegan, it's still dying, but that does you will get a different quality of meat with the animal less stressed out before it died. Though you will get a better quality of meat, no doubt. And I
And
don't recommend no one eat.
I heard they killing us, like not killing us, but they're killing us anyway. A lot of reason why a lot of these motherfuckers is turning into lesbians and fags is because they basically, what a lot of men is an attack on the man, not the woman. They feed us nothing but the female meat, like nothing but the female cow, nothing but the female chicken, nothing but the, so all you eating is hormones of females, no matter what. They normally don't feed you the male part of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's putting a psychological effect on a lot of males that eat a lot of meat. You know what I mean?
Shit, all of us with all them chemicals and all them neurotransmitters, they make all our hormones and steroids go crazy. You know what I mean? And Lord knows, like nowadays, like 50 years ago, it wasn't as bad as it is now. So of course nowadays it's getting worse. They cranking it up even more toxins in the meat, more
Was that
uncivilized the way they kill it. The vegetables, they don't give a fuck about the dirt. Long as this green stuff coming out, they don't care how toxic the air is, the dirt. You know what I mean?
that?
People was more conscious of little shit like that back then.
Hey, was that you that said you eat 3 meals a day, but you only poop once?
Yeah, so
Like
do the
that?
math on that. That's 20
21.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that was deep right there.
So all the meals are stuck in your gut. So what will happen? Them meals will putrefy and they'll get reabsorbed back into your system because your intestine walls absorb these nutrients to be utilized through the
Like
blood.
kryptonite.
It go like this. It go digestion, absorption, utilization, elimination. Them the four processes that we all each of us probably got two of them that's not working like it's supposed to. All of us
You said we're
elimination to
not
a degree.
eliminating enough.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like first is digestion. You eat the food, go down to your stomach, it go to your small intestine. Through your intestine, it starts absorbing. It'll start absorbing through your walls. So if your walls plaqued up, you already not getting your nutrition. The third is utilization. That's where your hormones and steroids come from your adrenal glands and from your brain and from your nervous system. All these help all these minerals and vitamins get past the cell wall because you just don't eat minerals and vitamins and they go where they want to go. They need transporters or carriers to get past the cell wall. So when someone's saying they malabsorb, no one knows whether they malabsorb unless you fix these four processes, which is digestion, absorption, utilization, elimination. Once you got those fixed, then you can say you're malabsorbed, you're malnutritious. Until you fix all four of those, you can never say you're malnutritious because you're not getting all what you eating anyway. You get what I'm saying? Do that make sense?
Yeah, because you're gonna be it's not an even grade if you ain't doing everything anyway.
Yeah, if you're not doing all four of them as your body's supposed to, you cannot say you're malnutritious in anything. That's just asinine. And in today's Western diet, most of us have two, if it's not three of those lacking. Three of those processes lacking, easy,
So
without a doubt.
what you know about the RNA and how they trying to give us the female plants and they still trying to attack the male and make them feminized. They doing this RNA shit. It's sort of like DNA on what they doing with the animals. They doing the RNA with the plants. The shit is starting to get wicked because they see a lot of people waking up to veganism. So now motherfuckers saying when you see them little food carts and shit, them vegetable carts in your neighborhood, buy them
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers out. They saying because all these grocery stores and shit plugged in with the government. If you ain't got like no little regular old store, man, that got the vegetables, you still gotta like watch what you getting and shit.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would say that to a degree, but if it came from the dirt, you're gonna get some type of benefit that's 10 times better than any dead food. So even if it's a seedless grape, I would recommend that over fucking protein. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I did some research on the seedless shit. They weren't really trying to fuck nobody over or kill them and shit. They was trying to stop
Convenience.
the farmers. Yeah, they trying to stop motherfuckers from replanting, so you gotta fuck with them.
Oh yeah,
That's a,
that's a whole nother level. Like they really trying to they got rid of the people who wash organic seed. It's illegal. That's the black market now. You can't even wash organic seeds no more. Like Bama's
wow.
got to do that in back alleys. You can't even refurbish people's seeds for them no more. You know what I mean? So yeah, they really trying to lock down like us get natural foods, but don't. One thing I try to tell people is don't let that scare you from really eating healthier because anything coming from the dirt is anything better than a dead animal, a dead grain, a dead starch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta start
Hey,
somewhere.
hey,
Shit.
I'm gonna bust a move real quick. I'm gonna come back and go live. I'm gonna go watch Bro real quick about his God versus his God. I'm like, damn, I thought you didn't believe in God.
And tell him unblock me. Tell him unblock your boy, man. God
All
damn,
right, for
Sir
sure.
Drop.
I'm finna try to get on the live. I'm trying to get on the channel. I know you're having an open panel, so I'm gonna try to get on real quick.
Yeah, tell your boy to unblock me, man. You know I ain't about the bullshit. I ain't about the negativity.
I
I
know you
want,
ain't shit. He need to be hearing your content anyways.
you know what I'm saying? I don't even. I thought it was asinine for him to block me, but I don't care.
It
But
might
just
have
tell
been
your man.
somebody else who blocked you.
No, I told you. I knew it was him.
Oh, it's him.
It said Bro Sanchez live blocked. Allergic showed it to me. I knew it was him.
Oh yeah.
And I ain't mad, you know what I'm saying? But fuck it. It is what it is. If I get
All right, for
unblocked, I'll
sure.
be over there.
And I'm gonna come back probably about an hour or so. And we're gonna do a live. We'll do a live.
Yeah, just put the Joan in the hangout so I know you going live so I can see it.
All right, for sure.
All right, bro. All right, so
All right,
drop.
all right, drop. All right, y'all. Peace, y'all. Sorry to end so abruptly inside the middle of a fucking mic drop because he always dropping gems, and I hate to leave real quick, but my fan band waiting on me. I gotta go make a run real quick as well too. So that's what's up.